like to go outside. Like, she's too scared to. I don't really know why.
It's probably been a while, and it's really hot.
It's been like that recently, though. Like, back in the spring, she was still that way. But Leah will go out just fine. It's like, she'll be like halfway out the door, and then decide she wants to go back in. It's very odd.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and then like, she'll be out, she'll finally decide she wants out after a while, and then she'll want to go back in like within like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I took her out the other day. She was out there for maybe 90 seconds.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Okay, we're going up. I think this,
Okay.
maybe this around here goes up. Yeah. We gotta go up more. Wait. This might have taken us to a different area completely. Let me do a quick check. Indeed, indeed. Maybe, okay. We're just gonna, let's see. I got blocks. Heck yeah. Alright, we're gonna go up this way. Here we go, here we go.
Oh, nice.
Let's see, are we too low? Where was I? I think it's this way. Whoa. Yeah, it's up here. Also back there, but up here is where I was. Get some of these azaleas. Why not?
Do those grow into something bigger, or are they just little plants?
They grow into the azalea trees.
Okay.
Up here we've got 2 spider spawners right next to each other.
This is way cooler than the other thing.
This is about as far as I've gotten so far. And it opens up even more over here, it seems. On guard!
Can I see diamonds? It's just the dumb licking things.
Oh, the deep dark? I
Oh.
actually do see a diamond.
Ooh.
Oh, and a geode.
Do you have to mine toward the deep dark, or is there a way?
Well, it normally spawns naturally underground around this area, so this is actually pretty small. Normally it's much bigger. Geode.
I mean, like, does this imply there's a ruined city, or is this...
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
This will spawn wherever. Cities are a little more rare. Not super rare, but... Roar.
Oh, it just gave me, like, blindness or something.
Yeah, you hit that thing 3 times and it'll spawn the warden.
Oh, okay, I guess I better not do that.
He's not too hard to kill if you're at a distance and you have a bow, but melee will not do the trick. Oh,
Nice.
dang.
I always just thought he was like meant to be evaded.
For the most part, yeah. You definitely don't want to... You don't get anything from him. The block you get is that other block there. That's what he drops. So it's not really worth...
Piece of dirt? Like, what is that?
If mobs die near it, it spreads more of the skulk, which is that bioluminescent block. That's about it. The real treasure is in the ancient city.
Right.
Let's see here. These are one of those caves that's like, it's so big, you try to map where you're going, but it doesn't even matter, because it's just...
Right.
more diamonds.
This reminds me of, like, The Hobbit, when Bilbo is in this cave, and then he's, like, walking in the dark because he gets lost, and then he finds a golem in this cave. And that's where he gets the ring.
Hmm. Yeah, I still haven't seen that.
Yeah, I was mostly thinking of how it reads in the book. It's a bit... I mean, it's pretty much the same in the movie, but it's just, like... He, like, gets... I don't even remember how. He, like, falls down and gets knocked unconscious, and he's, like, in this deep cave somewhere. Because, like, this is where, like, the goblins live. But he's, like, way even down below that. And so he's just walking for, like, hours in the dark.
Jeez.
Stumbles upon the cave where Gollum lives. Just, like, the way it's described is kind of eerie. And, I don't know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. This definitely fits the mark, I bet.
Yeah. Hang on, Leo, one's outside. Or, hang on, I have to get to a safe place. Okay. Alright, I'm back.
Bro is in full copper armor up here. Okay, yeah, it is raining. Yeah, creepers will do damage in water, but they won't destroy blocks.
I feel like it used to not be that way. I feel like it used to not do you damage.
It's very possible. I can't really remember.
Yeah, I could be completely wrong, honestly. For some reason, I just thought that was the way it was.
This is where we were before? Yeah.
Yeah. Did we look in the mine shaft?
I haven't really gotten in it yet. They really need to... They take their sweet time with updating things, which is fine, but... Like, mine shafts were introduced like 15 years ago. And they haven't really added anything to them, except changed what is in chests.
I sort of like the... Like, I'd almost sort of like it to remain the way it is. Just because it's classic, I guess.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. I mean, people play this game for the first time. It's cool for them. I guess I'm just used to it.
Yeah. I think that's okay, though, like... I think sometimes, like, we want things to be, like, new and, like, interesting, but all things that are new and interesting, like, eventually become monotonous anyway.
That's
So
true.
I feel like it's more about, like, being content with the monotony, because it's like finding the satisfaction even if it's just the same thing. because everything that is new is just gonna get old anyway. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's very true. I feel like they should
That's
do
just
something with it, though. Like, they don't have to change too much. But,
like maybe add a new room.
yeah, or like, I don't know. Yeah, something. Like, maybe... They never really do lore. Lore would be cool.
Perhaps, yeah. I kind of like
Something.
leaving it open to the I guess the player.
Yeah, me too. I don't want anything too specific, but something to that
Right.
alludes to something more.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like the end card. How it sort of doesn't really tell you really specifically what it is, but
Yeah. Yeah, people... I see a lot of posts. People, they want progression to change. I think it's too simple. I disagree. I think, you know, you're supposed to hit a ceiling at some point. The game would not be fun if it was just endless progression.
people want Minecraft to be like other games. It's the reason why it's not like other games.
Yeah. I like it the way it is for the most part. I mean, I don't dislike anything about the game, and really, everything they add is just optional, really. Like, you don't have to take part in anything new.
True.
Unless it's like a game feature, like Hunger Bar, then obviously you have to. That's just how the game is.
Yeah. I think that's. I think that's mostly a merit, but sometimes I feel like there's a downside to that. Or like, there probably is something they could do to like make the overall game better, but I feel like they're too afraid to change something. No, understandably so, because then it might just ruin the whole experience for some people. Or like,
Yeah.
change the game too much. So like, there's good and there's bad.
The only things I really want added are like multiple block types for certain items. Like they did the copper update, but they should, and we probably talked about this before, but I want them to do the same thing with gold. I want to have gold chains and gold lanterns. Maybe maybe the same with diamonds, I don't know. But the features that Terraria has, I want to see in Minecraft. As far as unique blocks, block combinations, as well as like even like some organization, like a quick stack feature where you just hit a button. Maybe, or maybe you have to craft a certain chest for that, like an automatic chest. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
That's what mods are for, though, I guess.
Yeah, but not everyone can access mods. I mean, like, all Bedrock players pretty much can't unless you like want to pay for some feature.
That's true.
And then there's like, that's a whole other issue, is like the monetization of everything.
Yeah, that's valid. I got hit with slowness. It don't matter.
Have you ever played Undertale?
No, I haven't.
I have not played until last week for the first time. It's really fun. I didn't really like... I remember it being super popular, and everyone going crazy over it. But I didn't... Like, I remember watching videos about it, but that was so long ago that I don't remember most of it, but... It's cool to, like, get into it and, like, not be a part of the crazy fandom, to just, like, enjoy the game by itself.
Yeah, I heard it was good. Sam played it. He loved it.
Yeah, now there's something called Deltarune, which I think is like a sequel, kind of.
I did hear about that as well, yeah.
I feel like I've heard that mentioned by one of your friends.
Oh, that's tragic. Oh, no, it survived.
What happened?
I mined a diamond and it almost fell in lava down here. Yeah, it's very possible that somebody mentioned it. I was talking to Fred recently. He was telling me about it. I didn't know they were making another game.
I just kept hearing the word Deltarune. I don't know where it came from. And then I was like, okay, what is that? It's like one of those words that I just get like, it just kind of gets like tossed around in internet circles, and then it's like I hear it, but I don't really know what it means. Like G-force is like another word like that. I think it's the word I'm thinking of. It's just like gamer terms or like tech terms that I don't know.
G-force.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
G-force. No, G-force is. Oh, come here, spider. G-force is NVIDIA's software. I don't know if it's called
Yeah,
that
yeah.
anymore. It might be a legacy term, but it used to be. Used to be what they called their software.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. But anyway, like I just get like I hear all these words that just get kind of thrown around and I don't really know what they mean, like because it's like jargon, you know.
Yeah, you really only pick up on it if you're actively on the internet or in that community.
Yeah. And like Deltarune was one of those words, and I was like, okay, what is Deltarune? Some kind of game or something?
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't heard of it. I'm not really
Yeah.
on the internet that much, though.
Me neither, and that's kind of what I mean. Is like I don't hear it that much that I know what it is, but I hear it enough to like recognize it and wonder.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird how like there's whole like subcultures that we just don't even understand unless you're a part of it. Just because of
Yeah,
the internet.
definitely.
I don't even know what gave me the idea to get Undertale. I was just like, that sounds like a fun game to play because I wanted something, and then I found that it was like 80% off, so I only had to pay like $2 for it.
Steam Summer Sale?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. Yeah, the Steam sale.
Yeah, those usually. I should have bought something. They had The Witcher for like $3 on Steam.
Deal.
I just don't really. Oh, there's a diamond over there. It's where you're looking, but like at your 1 o'clock, up against the
On
wall.
the side here.
Actually, it's like you're looking like almost right at it. It's like, but it's like up a few blocks, wise. Go straight, and then take a left. It's like right up against the wall. Keep going forward though.
There it is. Thanks.
Another one up here.
Oh, they gave me 3. Nice. Were you saying something?
Probably, but I don't remember what it was.
Steam sale?
Yeah, The Witcher. I almost bought it. I just don't really play games that much. Like, I play Call of Duty. That's not really the same as playing games, though.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really play games anymore either.
I play Minecraft every once in
don't-
a while. That's about it.
Pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much my gaming habits at this point. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't appeal to me. And I've never really been that good at video games. It's just like getting into something that's like super complex, like a new game that's coming out. Like I love Zelda, but it's hard to like want to play it because there's just so much to find out and like. But for a game like Undertale that's only like 8 hours long and it's like 2D, pixelated 1980s graphics, it's like that's easy for me. It's easy for my brain to comprehend.
Right, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, it's just more appealing. I'm gonna run out of torches eventually. Actually, wait, no, I have wood. Never mind. I got torches. I'm just gonna follow you around and.
I'm just kind of seeing where this goes. We might be at a dead end here. Well, hold on. This looks like it loops back around, actually. Or we're in a new part. Let's see, though. It's kind of
I wonder how much we
endless.
can actually find out down here. I'll go this way. Probably nothing this way.
Spawner
Oh,
down here. On guard. Chest, golden apple, yurt.
Nice.
Just got blown up by a creeper. Let's go.
I found a name tag in a chest, but that's it.
Nice.
And maybe they really should revamp mine shafts, because now that name tags are craftable, it's like this. It's hard. Like that's half the reason I go to mine shafts for name tags and saddles. The only other thing is diamonds, but those aren't really hard to get anymore.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. Oh, nice try, Spider. That's like the one downside to the caves and cliffs, which isn't really much of a downside, but like diamonds are almost as common. They're like twice as common. I don't know, like, I mean, we're in a big cave system, but I've got 22 blocks of diamond ore on me right now, which will basically triple when I use fortune on it.
Yeah, I remember one time I was playing with someone and he just kept getting diamonds. I don't even. It was just like maybe within an hour he had like a dozen. I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really, even before, it wasn't really that hard. They were just more rare, I think. Like, here's one right here. Just right here. Oh, here's another one.
Is it the rarity that's changed, or is it just how big the cave is so you can just see more?
Could be both. We're also on prime diamond level at -30. That just looped around. We just came back from where? Right? Yeah. Let's see if there's anything more to this before we do a 180. You went this way.
What are your thoughts on the live action Avatar?
I haven't seen it, actually. I don't know. Maybe I will one day. I'm not really much of a TV show guy, and I know that I'm sure they did a great job, but I mean, the magic of the original show was the fact that it was animated. And like you could just kind of there's like that animation humor that you can get away with, and I think live action shows take themselves too seriously for a show that like that. Like there was a perfect balance between humor and being serious and like deep messages in the animated version, and I don't think that you can really recreate that. That was kind of like you just kind of had to be there. I mean, obviously you can rewatch the show and that's just as good, but that's not really a story. That's not really a story that you can tell in live action as well, in my opinion. Maybe it is that good, but I doubt it.
To be honest, I pretty much agree.
I think probably most people do. I mean, I'm sure it's great. Like if you like the show, you'd probably like the live action show as well. That doesn't mean that I can't still enjoy it, I guess. But I don't know. I haven't really had the interest to go out of my way and watch it. I know season 2 just came out.
Yeah.
But
I did watch.
It's like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
I guess they're like an hour.
Pretty much like. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like pretty condensed. Not condensed, but like they put multiple episodes into one, more or less.
Yeah.
Well, I'm of the opinion that like generally, even if it's bad, if you like something, then like that's awesome. Like, because it really doesn't matter what someone else thinks. But it can be like a little bit like with this. I was just like I watched like like maybe like 20 minutes of the first episode, and I did not like it enough to continue. I think that the acting was just kind of poor, and it just didn't look realistic. Like even the costuming.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to do a live action show based on an animation. I mean, there's a reason they don't really have many. I mean, I don't know, maybe they do, but I imagine there's a reason they don't have many animes into live action, because the charm is the fact that it's, you know, based on it's not comics, manga. That's the whole. I mean, that's the whole appeal.
Right. I think they do sometimes do pretty well, like live action animes. There's one that's coming out that I do want to see, even though I've never seen the anime. It's just a movie, but it's the kind of story I feel like that can be also told live action. And then I don't care to see One Piece at all, but apparently the live action did really well.
Yeah, I did hear that. That show's been around forever.
Yeah, I don't even. Someone said something to me. I was talking to him about it. I was like, I'm never gonna watch it because it's so long. And he's like, it's never gonna end. And he was like, just wait like 10 years, bro. I was like, I laughed. I couldn't.
Yeah, like, just wait a decade. No biggie.
If you wanted to like read it, that would probably be literally thousands of dollars you'd be spending eventually, like over time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's one good one called Vinland Saga. I think I told you about this.
Yeah, I think you did.
If there's like any one that I feel like you might like, I feel like Nolan would like it too, honestly. Especially the characters.
Yeah.
It's like all the characters are very well written. Like the villains, like it's the kind of villain like you like is like evil, like you don't really like him, but you can respect him, like you get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's something to him that's like even though he's pure evil, he also has like a sense of, I don't know. He's like the smartest character, but also the most evil.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. Some of the most well-written villains are like that.
Yeah. He was like, I don't want to like spoil it, but like, so I'll just try and say as little as I can. But like, he was basically like, so it's like about Vikings, right? And he basically at one point was basically saying, like the Viking way of fighting is just so like blunt and like brutal and like just kind of like brawn over brains sort of idea. And then like, you know what I mean? Like just sort of like, it's just not like classy or like, it's not an art, basically.
Right.
So like his way of fighting is just like it's a skill that he hones. It's not just like fighting for the lust of violence.
Right, like barbaric.
Yes. It's like the skill to him. And it sort of reminds me of, I don't watch Game of Thrones anymore because I don't really, it's like a conscience thing. I just don't really like the stuff they put out in it. But the Sirio Forel guy, if you remember him.
Not sure if I do.
Arya's teacher.
Yes. I don't really remember what he looks like, but I remember the concept.
Yeah, he was like that swordsman who you're taught her not to be like a different approach to sword fighting.
Right. Like a leaf, or no. I would say something like that.
Water.
Water.
Water dance.
Yeah, water dancing.
Yeah, I think there's an art to it all.
Definitely. There's art and everything. Even fighting. I mean, perfect example. Martial arts. It's in the word.
Yep. I think like even like certain, I guess, concepts in martial arts like translate to like the sword fighting part of it. Like, ooh, diamonds. I don't really know how to explain because I don't really know that much about it, but it's like the concepts or like the mindset and like even like the movements sort of translate to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably like very, very similar fundamentals.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Kind of the way Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is. It was designed to be like the kind of thing that you can use even if you're not very like strong, that you can the kind of techniques that you would allow a weaker opponent to overcome a stronger opponent, because the guy who basically developed it from Japanese jiu-jitsu was very sick and very frail as a kid, so he didn't really grow to be all that big. And so he designed this kind of fighting for the weaker guy, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Uh-huh. Um, Stopped having time for it, but I kind of wish I could go back.
Yeah, John used to tell me pretty much exactly what you just said.
Yeah, I did it with John and Luke. I don't think John does it anymore.
Probably not. John went. He's a Marine now.
Right. I talk to him every now and again.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him since January. Whoa.
I'm excited to hear about your Iceland trip.
Yeah, I got plenty to say. Once Noel gets back, I'll show everyone the pictures and stories and all that.
Did you take a lot of videos?
Yeah, I'm currently working on a little film.
Yeah, I was actually about to say, like, you could do something like that. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time, but it'll come together at some point here. Pretty busy with this new class.
What's the class?
It's environmental health. It's a 5-week class, so it's a semester in 5 weeks, very condensed. So there's a lot of, and it's completely online, and so you're just watching lecture videos, like 3 hours of lecture videos a day, basically.
That sucks.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's only for a month.
Yeah. My friend had something like that. My friend I visited in Texas. And so I went to bed at like 11 at her house, and then she was up until like 4 a.m. just doing school.
Yeah.
And then we went to Dallas the next day, like 3 hours later.
When did you go to Texas?
Like June 6th, 7th, 8th of last year.
Oh, okay. Wow. Don't remember that.
Yeah, I wasn't gone very long. It was fun. I want to go back, but I don't think we'll be able to do it this year.
It's the one state I haven't been to around here.
Everything is ginormous. Like the flags. Like if you've seen like those big like flags that are outside of car dealerships.
Yeah.
There was just like a bunch of those, and it was It was like alternating Texas and then U.S. flags.
Oh, sounds like a lot of excess.
That's pretty much America in a nutshell, though.
That is true.
I feel like we're not a very modest people. I wish it wasn't that way.
It can be.
Yeah, I think like, I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like we're very like kind and polite, but then in other ways it's like you got like people just like with their big trucks and like just Americans love noise and like there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different.
Yeah. It's part of the culture.
Yeah. Where do you think you want to live with this with like the kind of career you want to go into?
Probably somewhere in Europe.
That'd be cool. Like, would you want to move to Iceland, or you just want to?
Here, let's go up here. I wouldn't mind living in Iceland. Actually, this is a dead end. Never mind. I wouldn't mind living in Iceland. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't know. To get Iceland citizenship is like one of the hardest citizenships to get, like in the world. Like you have to be. I forget the requirements, but it's very difficult.
I see.
So I'll probably do my master's there. And then I guess if I can work there, that would be cool. I'd be able to live there on a visa, but I don't want to limit myself to just that. I feel like that'd be more the place that I would like to visit for extended periods of time versus live there, at least for now.
I can see that, yeah.
But yeah, Europe for sure, because they just have, I don't know, it seems like, depends on where in Europe. Like Iceland for me, I think the way that they do things is perfect. I don't really like a whole lot of people, and that, to me, that country's perfect for me.
Like you don't like large populations, is that what you mean?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, we spent a lot of time in the country. I kind of like that. And then even in the city, it's like, yeah, there's people, but there's not like an insane amount of people. Like, you go to St. Louis or Chicago, and there's just like so many people all over the place. Then you have like the homeless problem. Like, they don't have that problem there because they don't have a huge population.
Okay, yeah. I know what you mean.
And it's just, it feels like there's, I don't know. I just liked it better. I like the vibe better.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, like, future-wise, I mean, vacation is mandated by law in basically every country in Europe, at least Western Europe. And it's like, you know, like 6 weeks, something like that, which is nice. And they don't, I don't know, they don't have the whole... I feel like I would be less prone to burnout long-term.
Definitely.
So, and then plus you got all the health benefit, like healthcare over there. I mean, you get taxed more, maybe, but long term you've got you know, nothing to worry about for the most part.
I think those are all fair reasons.
So it's just an idea for now. I don't actually know. I mean, my ideal job would be to do a mostly traveling. I don't really want to sit down. I don't want to clock in and sit down at a desk ever. So we'll just have to see.
I think that'd be good for you. I like how we have like just people, like we have different personalities, and it's all like each one is necessary. I feel like for society in different ways. Like we need people who like to work with their hands, and so they go into trades, and then we need people who would prefer to just like be desk workers. That's like kind of like me, so they do something like that, and etc.
Yeah.
It all takes care of it. I feel like if we all got the kind of job we would really want, like it would all take care of itself.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep exploring around.
I just see diamonds, and then, I don't know, this will probably, I'll try to, and mark it with torches, I'll fly back up there in a second.
You could take the diamonds, I don't mind.
I'm just, I see a diamond, I have to go get it. Even if I don't need it, it's like I'm kind of collecting. Do some art with
just
it.
a couple. Oh wow, I have, for some reason I have 21. I didn't realize I got that many.
Nice.
And that was with fortune, so I mean, how many I actually mined?
Probably like 10, at least. At the most, rather.
Yeah, probably at the most. Because I know my fortune does double, I think, typically.
Nice, this one gave me 2.
I personally want to move to Japan.
Yeah, Japan would be cool.
Very cool. I like, I mean, there's a lot I like about it, I guess, but... Our church has some missionaries in Japan. I think it'd be cool to... Maybe not forever, but like, live there for a time, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely. Does your church ever do some mission trips over there?
No, but I feel like it'd be cool if we did at least like make some visits. We were supposed to do some visits to a church, and it's a church that we partner with and support on the southern border in Laredo, Texas. There's just not a lot of like, I don't know. There's not a lot of, I guess, Christian presence besides like Catholic, and so that's why there's a church there.
I gotcha.
We were supposed to do a visit last November, but I don't think it didn't work out. I was asked to go, but I didn't want to interfere with school and work at the time, so.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Really wanted to, though. They're really good people, and they usually visit us in July, so I don't know if they're visiting us this year. I haven't heard anything about that. Probably not.
That's coming up. If they are.
Yeah. It's a very long distance to drive.
Yeah, what is it, like 18 hours?
Probably. I mean, like, you could drive across Texas in a day, but you just barely. So, like, getting all the way from the southern border.
Go back, go back, go back, go back.
Okay. Oh, there's a diamond. Hang on, I can do it.
Oh, you're good. There's like 4 shriekers right here.
I see.
Oh, it's a geode. You can actually keep moving, you just gotta crouch. These
Oh, I wish
things that you see right here to your right, up, and the things that are moving, they have like little, looks like flagellas on them. Those detect sound waves, and then it shoots a sound wave to the things, they hear it, and then they screech. So all you gotta do really is crouch or walk on wool, one of the two.
Is there like a armor trim or not trim enchantment you can get for this? Is it?
Yeah,
There's Swift Sneak.
I've got it on right now. I've got Swift Sneak too.
Okay, but is it like one that makes you quiet, or is that not a thing?
Quiet? Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Swift Sneak, you're completely silent when moving.
I meant like one that you can just like walk normally with.
Oh no, you gotta put wool down for that.
Okay.
That would be cool. There's another geode here. I don't know if... Do I really need the geode? Guess I could just grab it. Why not?
Looking to see if I see a city.
City would be cool. Cities are really cool. I probably explored like 6 cities before I found the that armor, the secret armor trim, I think it's called, or no, silent armor trim. It's the rarest item in the game, or one of them. It's like top 3.
I've only done it a couple times just because I've never gone and looked.
They're cool. That's just and there's wool everywhere down there. They're really cool.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god! Oh way, zombie! All right. Sorry. The zombie was hitting me basically into the lava, and I was on 2 hearts.
Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, I should probably keep a bucket of water on me, but I don't think I have one. Oh no, I do. I do have a bucket of water.
I could craft one, I suppose. Okay, I can't. Oh, I have to fly away.
I don't know what I will ever do with this amethyst, but I always grab it just because I think it's cool.
Yeah, you might find something to do with it.
I made it into my pool room, but like it kind of looks not bad, but it just kind of looks like out of place. And there's not really much, like, I don't know. I'm sure there's something really cool that I could do with it, but I don't know what that is yet. So I just collect it and wait. And then I just sit on it. Let's see.
I don't have any ideas myself.
Man, it is pouring.
What you said about a bucket of water gave me an idea that I should probably make one too.
I'm surprised I have
down.
one. Throw my stuff in a... What the... Throw my stuff in a shulker box here. This one might be full, actually. Yeah. Just keep my chest full. Full of empty shulker boxes. Let's see how much diamond ore I'm up to at this point. I'm at 48. It's not bad.
I got 24 just diamonds. In fact, I'm gonna put them in this chest.
Tough. 1 block of tough. Oops.
Most random item, like, didn't even know there was a thing.
So random.
Actually, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know it was polished. So when Mason, like, mentioned that to me, I was like, oh.
Literally stole my joke, too. Like, I made that joke to him probably earlier that day.
He was like, I can't wait to use this one.
Literally.
Turn my brightness up.
He was like, I've
Oh,
been
is
waiting to use that one for a whole 6 hours.
Taka.
Oh, I've been waiting to use that one. Let's see if I can... Ooh, glowing ink sacs, which I wish you could do more with other than just light up signs, but whatever.
Wrap. Keep. Forgot that I was supposed to crouch.
Tough. Yeah, and did you know that you could dye the words on a sign?
I did know that, yes.
Pretty cool.
I don't know how recent that was, because I don't, like, someone told me about it like a year ago or something.
Yeah, I did it last year. But I didn't know it existed before then. No city from the looks of it. You can actually mine these things, the things that detect sound. You can use them with redstone.
I think I've seen that, yeah. Can you place blocks while you're here?
You can place blocks, but that will make a noise. The only block that doesn't make a noise is wool.
I see.
I'm gonna fly over here. This is just so dark. I see
There's just
where it
some
gets
water
its
I
name
can't
from.
get by, that's all.
Oh, I got you.
I've set this thing off definitely like 4 times. Oh no! Okay, I did it. I did it. Didn't want to, but I did it.
Oh, you gotta go.
I'm trapped. Hang on.
I could try to
Can you
lure him
break
away.
blocks?
Yeah, you can.
Oh gosh! Okay, I'm
Well,
lying down.
He can't break blocks, but he has an attack that goes through blocks, and it basically one-shots you.
Oh. Okay.
Shit.
This is...
Shit.
I'm
Shit!
sorry.
No, you're good.
You don't have to fight him. I can just...
I was just trying to distract him. Ooh, a diamond. See, you never know where life will take you.
Yeah, if you're gonna... Like, if you're being serious danger, don't bother.
No, it's okay. I just flew away. Like, I'm good. I think I might have accidentally spawned in another one, though. So definitely wait. You'll hear. If your volume's up loud enough, you'll hear when he despawns. Takes like a minute. He just kind of falls back asleep. I wonder if I can see him. I don't see him through the telescope. Through the tele. I've killed him a few times. The best way is with a bow. Well, for me anyway. I mean, you could probably dump lava on him too. Bring some iron golems.
I was just trying to get past this water, and I definitely set the sensor, like, off like 20 times. Just trying to get by.
Yeah, it happens. It's kind of inevitable, honestly. Honestly, what I'll probably do is destroy this one.
Is he breaking blocks?
Oh,
What's he doing?
I accidentally just... Oh, is he still over there? Oh, this should be fun.
Is he getting closer to me?
I have to be honest, since you're crouched, I don't really know where you are.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure where you are. Can't remember. I kind of flew away. Then I accidentally spawned in another one over there, so now I'm just kind of chilling. I hear him. Let me turn my volume up here.
Yeah, it sounds like he's like right above me, like maybe 10 or 20 blocks up.
He could smell you.
Does that mean he like can break and come to me?
He
Like,
can't
can
break,
attack me?
but his attack will go through blocks.
But like, how far is the attack? Because like I mine like 20 blocks down probably.
You're probably good, but it can go through blocks. Probably at least 10.
Okay.
Man, my volume is still too low.
Glad I put those diamonds in that chest.
Oh, I hear him now.
I also have a golden apple. 3 of them. So.
Oh yeah, he's mad.
Like, what is that? What is that noise? Like, it sounds like he's breaking, but I know
That's him
there's
breathing.
no way he's like attacking me.
He's smelling.
Oh. You think I should mine away or just stay still?
If he hasn't killed you yet, you're probably good.
Okay.
I'd be careful about mining. There's a bunch of lava. I don't know where this fool is. Where is this fool? Where is this man? Oh, I see him, and he sees me. I'm gone. Actually, he doesn't see me. He's blind. I lied.
Right. I know what you meant.
He might not have
He
seen me.
hears you.
Very possible. I see you. Yeah, he was, like, low-key, he might know where you are. I don't know.
I think he does. I'm just gonna mine away.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Oh, no.
Because I keep getting the effect. Like, it goes off and on.
He's stuck. That's why. Actually, this could be for a very good play. If I can get...
on him.
I might be able to. Actually. If I can see him from up here, because right now I'm in the darkness effect, but if I can see him from up here... Creeper.
I think I heard that. It's lava.
Okay, I should be good here. I need this darkness effect to go away. Oh! I saw him, and then the darkness effect came back. So let's see. Hmm.
It's honestly just annoying at this point. Stupid noise in my ear. I don't hear it anymore. Is he still there?
Let's find out. Did he despawn? No, it makes a huge noise. Yeah, he despawned. He was right here. He was stuck. That's why.
That was horrifying.
It'll just take one scream for him to come back.
Okay, I'll be very careful.
There's too many of those things to destroy, unfortunately. But that is okay. I'm not sure where the best way out is. I guess back the way we came.
See, I was down here.
Yeah.
Like this. Was he stuck right here?
He was stuck where the water goes down. He was just kind of jumping up and down right there.
Yeah, he definitely detected me because I was this way. Yeah, there's like 5 over there.
Yeah. Alright, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, the best thing to do is really to fly away, but that can get dangerous because you get hit with that wave of darkness. You don't really know where you're flying to.
Hmm.
But most people, they find... Maybe not most people, but the chances of you finding an ancient city before you beat the game is very high. So you can't always use the elytra to get out of it early on.
Right.
I don't know, I wish they would have more things like that. But
You've been to a trial chamber?
yeah, those are fun.
Not been to one myself yet, but
They're really cool. I mean, I've been to so many, and I have the coordinates for a couple. There's one that, like, it's half trial chamber, half ancient city, and I think it's the first place that I killed the warden at, because I spawned him in when I was up. I was probably ascended up like maybe 30 blocks, and I just shot him with an arrow, like probably 20 times. It was a really cool design. It's like you got your trial chamber, and then it's just cut in half, like the chunks just cut it in half so it could load the ancient city. Just so it's just open on one side completely.
I had a friend he was flying with some friends, and he said that he went to like 5 different strongholds, and they were all glitched, so like the portal room didn't load, or like it loaded half of it.
Oh, that's a
Or
shame.
like 3 or 4. So he got mad and just deleted the world.
That's tough. Looks like we can get back up there. Let me see if it's safe. Looks pretty safe.
I found more amethyst. Do you want it?
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe flying over there. Ooh, that's gonna be too dangerous though. Let me go further back. Tough. I only have level 3 rockets, so. Oh, nice try, Creeper. Creeper down.
I normally do level 2 myself.
Wow, there's a lot of iron right here. That is a lot of iron. I don't think I've ever seen so much iron in one place.
How much?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 at least. 20 visible.
In one vein, or is it like 2 veins next to each other?
It's like a few different veins. There's even some more right here.
That's crazy. I hopped out of the cave. I'm just gonna... I guess I'll start on my build. Well, what I really need to do is mine more trees so I can make room.
What kind of trees are you using?
I'm using wood, or birch for the walls, and then I think some detailing with some spruce, and then probably maybe dark oak for the roof, or something else. I may do something completely different for the roof. I don't know if you remember, I was trying to decide last time. But that was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I ended up deciding, so I'll have to redecide. I'm gonna use the bathroom, I'll be right back.
Roger.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm hearing C418 right now, which is like really rare in this day and age.
Ooh, would you know what song it is?
You know, I've never actually been that good at remembering the exact names of them. It's definitely not Hagstorm. Let me, Shazam it really quick.
How does it go? Can you like what?
I don't think I can hear it. It's the one that goes dun 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 dun. It's like a classic one, but I can't remember. Can't remember the name of it, which is kind of funny. But
Is it sort of like light sounding,
yeah, definitely.
like almost like a lullaby? Because it might be Subwoofer Lullaby.
No, it's not that
No,
one.
wait.
It's not Hagstorm. Hagstrom. It's not. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Is it Sweden? No, it's not Sweden. Wet Hands. It's called Wet Hands.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can see that, yeah. There's some that are in volume alpha that don't even, like, you never hear it in the game.
Yeah.
There's one that's called, like, Droopy Likes Your Face or something.
Banger. Love that one.
It's pretty good, but it's like,
Yeah.
would be kind of weird to actually hear in the game.
Mm-hmm. Would make for a good music disc.
Yes, would.
Yeah, they play a bunch of... Now they're playing Sweden. They play a bunch of other, like, more modern Minecraft songs by other creators now, which are fine, but I feel like they really lean heavy into that. These newer creators.
Yeah. I don't really know why. I'm not against it, I don't know if it's like they're trying to, like, take it in a new direction, or if there's just so much of, like, the new stuff, it almost kind of just overshadows the old stuff.
It could be.
Not on purpose.
Could be survivor's bias, but I hope it's not the case, but they actually haven't worked with C418 in probably, I don't know, it's probably been like 8 years. Because he owns, when he first made probably the smartest decision I've ever seen anyone make. Maybe not the smartest, but really nice of Notch. When he first made the album, Notch let him keep his masters. Like he owns the music. C418 owns his own music. It's not owned by Mojang.
Right.
So he owns both alpha and beta. And after Microsoft purchased it, I guess he's got a third album done. I mean, he's probably got multiple albums done. But Microsoft wants ownership of the album and his music. They tried to buy it from him and he said no, which is really cool.
Yeah,
so I think that's probably why they maybe not distance, but I feel like they have no other choice but to hire other creators, so that's why you got Pigstep, which is not by C418.
Right.
And these other songs, which are, they're not bad by any means, but...
Yeah, there's something about them. Oh, hang on. Give me 1 second. Leo's doing something. He loves to play with my phone charger. But, yeah, there's something about them that It's probably just because it's different, but sometimes I feel like it maybe doesn't capture the
Wolf?
soul quite right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, you want some bones?
yeah, thanks. I was actually gonna check if I had any.
I think it's probably a mixture of nostalgia, but like I don't know. People make that argument all the time. It's probably a mixture of nostalgia and other things, but I think the music just really is supreme. The older stuff, but yeah, I think that's like the one of the most pure forms of art ever created. I'm glad he didn't sell it to Microsoft. God, they would love to have that for no
Yeah.
reason too. Like they'll do nothing with it. They would love to have that though. Music
So
it's
sick.
different than painting. Oh, there's another dog over here. Music's different than a painting. Like a painting, there's only one. Like you can make copies, but there will always be the original one. But in terms of music, especially digital music, there's no like original piece. I guess there's a master file from whenever he like finished it digitally, but that's nobody cares about that. But that his work, they put it recently into the Library of Congress. That'll probably go down as one of the most memorable soundtracks, if not albums of all time.
You mean like music generally, or just video game music?
Both.
That's fair, yeah. I hope so too, because that's honestly what I feel like. Um, it's what makes Minecraft, I think, more memorable than people realize. Like, and I think that's the way it is with like a lot of good anything, like movies especially. Like Star Wars and Harry Potter, like it would not be the same if it wasn't John Williams doing those.
It's true.
And I feel that way like with the Miyazaki films, like the guy who does the composing for a lot of them. Like I feel like the films, like they would be really good still because it's Miyazaki, but also, like the music is kind of what defines it in a way.
Yeah, soundtrack, a great tool for storytelling, for sure.
Yes, yes. You don't have to plant back saplings, or maybe this was me. I don't even know.
Probably
But
me. I'm running around, throwing them down. You want me
yeah,
to take them back?
yeah, I'm trying to clear out land for now. So
Okay.
yeah, but no thanks, no problem.
Yeah, definitely soundtracks make the difference.
Oh, that reminds me. You should watch Princess Mononoke with me and Mom. I said we wanted to watch it when she gets back, and it's like that's one with the soundtrack is really good, and that's why I got it on vinyl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Don't remember. Something about soundtracks. Another dog if you want. Another dog.
Sorry, I kind of interrupted.
Oh, I didn't really have anything specific. Probably something about Interstellar.
That's a good one. I've only seen it once, and it's like a movie I don't really like want to see again. But like if someone turned it on one day, I'd probably get hooked on it.
It's a good one. It's not for everyone. It's long.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like so long. It's like I'm not like I'm not a fan of like. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. It just doesn't appeal to me like movies with real people versus like animated ones.
That's fair. Yeah.
And honestly, that only really counts for like Japanese animated films. I'm not really a Disney person.
Disney, yeah, it depends on the Disney film. For me, anyway. What? Oh. I haven't watched any animated Disney film, any new ones anyway, since I think that maybe the last one I saw was like new. Probably was Frozen, honestly. No, Frozen 2. They released a bunch over the... No. Yeah, no, Frozen 2 is newer than Moana. I guess Moana 2 then, but I don't know. I don't really count sequels. It's like the same thing, really.
Yeah. And they're making a live action Moana, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, I think that's out, actually. If it's not out, it's about to be out.
Just don't even
It's
want
only
it.
been 10 years since
Yeah,
the
like,
original. They're trying to live action, like, all of them. For some reason. I don't know why.
Well, money, but
Yeah, money for sure, but it's like, they don't need a live action version.
I can understand it for like the old films like Cinderella or Beauty and the Beast, but yeah, like the newer ones, it doesn't even. And like they're honestly like with the 3D animation, they're so realistic, it doesn't even make sense to do a live action.
Yeah.
It's not that much different. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I never had any interest in watching. I don't think I've seen any of the live action ones. I just never had any interest in it. Because you told the
right.
story already. No one's gonna, like, it's never gonna be better the second time.
That's how I feel about the Avatar.
Yeah, that. Oh, that's cool. This is, or that's probably. It's probably the most well-rounded and complete story that has ever been told, at least that I've seen, where everything comes together so perfectly. Like, each episode has its own story. Then you have the overarching story of the comet taking place over the entire series. Then you have even the filler episodes, which aren't really filler. They have great character development. And by the end of the show, everyone's a completely different character than when they first started, but better in every single way. And then it has a perfect resolution. Actually, the last episode, which is like Sozin's Comet Part 4, Avatar Aang, that's rated, that's in like the top 10 IMDb highest rated. It's got like a 9.9. It's one of the, it's just one of the best, it's one of the highest rated episodes of all time for TV. It's up there with shows like Breaking Bad and, you know, whatever other TV shows are popular. But I don't think any other TV show will come close, in my opinion. There's some great shows out there, but
Yeah, I definitely think it's the best show ever made.
yeah.
I don't watch a lot of TV, but I just don't even understand what could come close. Cause like all what you said is like I completely agree. I was just thinking about that recently when I finished watching season 3 again. It's just like everything is so satisfying. Like the way it ends.
Yeah,
The way the
Game of
characters
Thrones could have been
develop.
the same way, but they just didn't. Like I was thinking about that years ago whenever the show ended, and I was like, this series really could have had an Avatar ending. Like everything comes together so perfectly, but nah.
It's funny how that basically ruined the legacy of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I honestly forgot it
Everyone,
was a show.
yeah, like everyone makes fun of it now. Whereas like 10 years ago, it was like the best show at the time.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. I think maybe it started losing traction. It happens to every show at some point if it goes on long enough, but I think it started losing traction after they ran out of the source material.
Definitely. Like, I remember watching like season 5, maybe, and it started to deviate a little from the books. Or like, it just, I don't know, it just didn't, it wasn't as good. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
I
it was
never did finish
questionable,
that season.
the decisions that they made, the writing, but had a great start.
Yeah. I have no faith in George R. R. Martin to finish those books. Not that I really care at this point, but
He's releasing a
just
different book, right?
yeah, it probably.
I heard about it. Right, what? This isn't my shovel. Oh, this must have been dropped. It's got 2 enchantments on it.
Wait, what's it got on it?
It's an iron shovel that has basically nothing left. It's got silk touch and
Oh,
efficiency.
I was like, if you're not gonna take it, maybe I will.
I
But
mean, if you want to repair it,
no, no, it's like
it's
broken.
it's pretty much pointless though. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible if you had some iron and an anvil. It wouldn't be horrible, but
Yeah, I'd rather just make a diamond one. I got all these
yeah.
diamonds.
I can't remember what the name of the book was called or even what it was about, but it's like another huge book. I think it's huge. That he's about to release, or it's already been released.
What a goofy man! Like
It's a lot of pages.
he was like, he was like, um. So there's this author who did like a really long fantasy series, and he died before he finished it. But he had like all his notes, and so he like before he died, he like gave the rights to finish it at least to some other author, and then he finished it. It was the Wheel of Time series. But then George R. R. Martin's like, if I die before I finish it, like burn all my notes. Like no one's. It's just gonna be unfinished. Like he's so like. He feels sort of selfish.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't take a genius to put together a good ending for that based on how much he's written already.
Yeah, but like they wouldn't have the copyright rights to it, I guess. So I
Yeah,
guess it would go to his wife.
they wouldn't, but it would be. I mean, it would be possible.
Yeah, like someone out there would probably write one and just like post it somewhere. It- that kind of thing would probably go like under the radar.
Oh, for sure. It would be niche for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff just goes under the radar. Like sometimes copyright just doesn't even matter.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth it to get involved.
Yeah. For me, it's like a conscience thing. Even if I could break it, I wouldn't want to because that's just the law. But it is just funny, like you could post like a whole movie or like a whole show on YouTube if you're secret enough about it.
Yeah, you could. People do it. People do it. They get away with it. Usually, the automatic system will pick that up, but people find a way around it somehow.
Yeah.
What? I swear we just slept. These things are spawning in already.
Yeah, I swear. Hang on, I'll sleep. Actually, we honestly just did. That's really weird.
Ha ha ha.
Probably get off at 10, so like 25 minutes.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm glad we went mining because I did not really feel like building anything.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Building's more of a solo thing for me. Like, if someone else is on, I just want to talk and hang out.
Yeah. This is a good area, though.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna fly up to the cherries and see what's good up here. Seems to be a bunch of them. You didn't plant these, did you?
That's why I chose the area, because I happened to be flying by.
Oh, right. I remember that now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you gotta get these pink pellets or whattever. Put those around your house, maybe.
Possibly. There's also a, what's this called? Creaking forest or something? Pale oak forest?
Pale oak. You got a pale oak
Yeah.
over here?
It's a big one, too.
Oh, yeah. I remember going over this. Yeah, there was a creaking. I killed him.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find one. Or I guess it'll probably find me. That's how it works.
I can't remember. Do they spawn here? I guess they do. I can't remember if they
Yeah,
spawn here or if it's in like that swampy area, like It's not in the mangrove, but maybe it is here.
Yeah, it is here. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I have not seen a mangrove in quite a while. I kind of forgot it was in the game.
Those are some cool. Those are some cool trees they make, and the wood is cool too. It's like deep red. Got a
Yeah, it reminds
dark
me of
oak here.
the episode from Avatar.
Yeah, the
I think
swamp.
that's normal. Yeah. Goated episode. I think it's normal for this to spawn. I think it's supposed to spawn next to the dark oak forest.
Probably. Let's see here.
There's more
Oh.
carry.
I
I think I heard a creaking.
They don't make noise. Or do
They
they?
don't make noise?
I thought that was the whole point. They don't make noise.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe they do
What do
make
I hear?
noise, but it's like you turn around and then it's like, oh, it's supposed to scare you. They only move when you're not looking at them. That's a cool design.
Yeah, it is. I think it's fairly similar to some mods I've seen. It's supposed to be scary, but they're not that scary. Or they're just like overused, so they're not scary
Yeah.
after a while.
This is, I don't know, this is like, it's one of those things that like, it's cool, but it's not, it's cool, I guess, but it's not like, I'll never, I don't know, I won't run into them as much, but it is cool.
I think if anything, it's like the wood is cool.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And like, I guess that's the point, really. Like, I would never. I agree with you. To me, it's sort of mediocre aside from the wood.
Pale oak sapling, hell yeah. Let's see.
Can't find one.
Yeah. I mean, I know they're supposed to be somewhat rare, but dang. First one I killed was actually, there was a woodland mansion like right next to this, and the creaking's heart was inside the woodland mansion. It was weird. Weird spawn.
So if you break that, is that what kills it?
Yes. Then you can pick it up and take it with you.
Wait, so you can plant it somewhere else?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And there's also resin you can get from them, and I forget what resin does. But you can use it for some sort of crafting.
Resin. For some reason, I think I don't remember what it does, yeah, but I think someone did tell me about it.
Maybe they only come out at night.
I think you're right.
I feel like we would have seen one by now. This is a pretty big biome.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill here until it gets night, honestly.
The heart, though, that's the thing. Like, I feel like I would see the heart. But
I
maybe
think
not.
it's sort of like red or orange.
Yeah, it's pretty, like, you'll know when you see it. For sure. It's noon. Noon o'clock.
I was recently like, when I was watching Avatar, I realized like how much parallel now there is between Zuko and Aang. Because as a kid, I didn't really like I understood that like in season 3, but I didn't realize how much that was like embedded and woven throughout the whole story, and then it all like culminates in this in the Avatar and the Fire Lord episode. So good. Like I didn't realize like there's some more like just so much to it that's like so awesome.
Yeah. It's cool every time you rewatch it. It's like you pick something new up.
Hmm. I like how like Zuko is like, because he's the descendant of Sozin who started all this, and so it's like his responsibility to end the war, and like, or like what Iroh says, it's like you alone can cleanse the sins of our family and the Fire Nation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like doing what Sozin should have done, and like befriending Aang and like creating that bond from what he previously broke.
Yeah.
Sozin.
You could argue
There's
that he's as much a main character as Aang is, if not more so, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, definitely. Zuko alone is probably like top 5 best episodes.
It's pretty good.
That's just a shot in the dark kind of random, but it's definitely up there.
It's definitely up there. It's got your basic. It's basically a western. The show turns into a western for that episode.
Yeah. I don't know what it was with those like mining towns, like those earth. Oh, is this it?
Find
I
one?
think I just found it. The heart.
Oh.
I don't know if this is just a flower or if this is the heart.
Oh, it's just a flower. Yeah, it'll be within the tree itself. Like it's a piece of the wood.
Oh. Okay.
It may only be visible at night. I'm not sure, or maybe it's just that rare. But I've found like multiple creakings next to each other before, so I feel like. What did I just hear? Who's making all that noise?
I took damage. Maybe that's what it was.
It sounded like creaking wood, unironically.
That's what I heard earlier.
Maybe that's just like what the noise the tree makes.
But yeah. I'm thinking that's what it is too.
Must be, because I
What is
don't
this?
see anything.
Closed eye blossom.
Are you gonna watch that new Avatar movie?
I saw a trailer for it yesterday. I didn't even know it was coming out. I don't really know if I want to. What is it exactly? What's the premise?
It's them a few years later.
Okay.
I actually don't know. I haven't seen the trailer. I don't really like trailers, so I don't watch them, but I heard it's
They
pretty
spoil half
good.
the movie in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm not really a... What? Oh, I found him. He does make noise.
Yeah, you're right.
Fool. When you hit him, it'll
Wait, I
like...
wanna.
See what happens when you hit him.
I wanna like watch it move or whatever. Stupid skeleton. My opinion about sequels is like, I think we should just like leave them alone. Like leave the original thing alone. And don't make any sequels, pretty much. Like for the most part, that's how I feel.
I think
know,
if
what do you
there's
think?
more story to tell, then it's fine. But yeah, I don't. I think this is just kind of for the sake of just making something new.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
I don't know. There is kind of more story to tell, I guess, because You skip to Korra, and that's like 80 years later, or however long. 50 years later.
Yeah. Skeleton.
So you can see here,
Okay.
this tree is where the heart is at.
Sorry, I had to fly away. I was on low health. I'll come back in 1 second.
Getting jumped down here.
Yeah, that's like, that skeleton kept shooting me. I'm like, where is he at? He's just blending in the gray. I also don't really pay attention to my health as best as I can. So this tends to happen. Yeah, I agree. Like, if there's more story to tell, like, I'm trying to think of like a sequel that feels necessary. I know there's examples, but I just don't know what.
I can kill this heart. Say the word.
Well, yeah, let me. Is it all that block, or is it?
It's the one right above me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can go ahead. That's fine.
Haha! Conquered.
Nice.
Now we get the resin.
Yeah, we'll have to find out what to do with that.
I think you can replant the creaking heart. I actually don't know for sure. Here it is.
Zombie. Uber.
Actually, it looks like it's maybe out of commission. We will have to do some tests. But yeah, the creators, they feel pretty much the same way that you do. I mean, the network, Nickelodeon, they wanted them to do Book 4 air, and they were like, no, there's nothing left to tell.
Right.
But they went on to make comics.
Comics aren't bad.
It just kind of
Yeah, I
goes
think
on
they
to,
made-
like, see what happened to Zuko's mom and all that.
Oh. See, like, that's the kind of thing that ought to be left as like mystery. Like that's part of the like charm isn't the right word 'cause it's not charming, but it's like that's part of the what makes it satisfying is that you don't really know, but like you kind of get the idea of what happened.
Yeah.
Because if you tell it, then it just ruins the whole feeling. I just assumed she was exiled. That's all I figured.
It's probably true. I've never actually looked into the comics. I heard they weren't that good.
Yeah, I don't really want to. Hang on. Leah wants out. He wanted out and then he wanted in. And he wants out again. You know, I might just get off whenever. Like, we don't really play that much. I don't really care about staying up late.
That's fair.
Just like a one-time thing.
Oh! Oh, he's cooking. He died somewhere.
He died. Oh, I got a pearl.
Oh, what other creaking?
Wait,
Two
so
creakings.
are there multiple hearts?
Yeah, wait. There's one, I don't know if you see this one right next to you.
Heart or creaking?
I'm using him as a shield. Boom! Back up, buddy.
I know, what are your thoughts on Korra?
I never finished it.
I didn't either.
I thought it was good. That's right. Sit down. I don't know, I liked it. What I saw of it. I think I only made it to the first season.
I think I did this first two.
I didn't like that they explained the magic. I don't like when shows do that.
Are you talking about like when they? Actually, no, that was in season 2. What happened? I don't remember.
They explain the origins of bending.
Is that with like when they explained like the Avatar?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay.
I mean, that kind of ruins like the mystery and the fun, and it kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't, I guess it doesn't really take away, because it's really more perspective than anything, but nice try. But oh man, there's a lot of creakings.
I've got my eye on these two.
But it's like, when you explain the magic behind bending, it kind of takes away from, like, that it didn't need to be explained.
Well, I felt like they contradicted the lore, because, like, it didn't seem like they said, like, bending originated from, like, the dragons and the moon and the badger moles, but then they changed it, and it was like the lion turtles were just, like, dishing out the bending like it was nothing.
Yeah, just, I don't know, it just is kind of like, well, I mean, kind of the magical, like, the magic behind bending was like, I don't know, it's kind of embedded in culture, and it goes, where is this thing at? I'm on the wrong tree.
Can I encase him?
You probably could. He's about to be dead, though. I don't know, I don't really like when media does that. It's like they kind of did the same thing with Star Wars. They went ahead and like explained the Force and all that. It's like, well, I guess it doesn't really take anything away from it, but it's like it kind of was cool that it was like, oh, it's kind of cool that it was like this mystery. It didn't need to be explained. It's just kind of like they try to throw like science behind it or whatever.
See, that's weird. That doesn't feel like Star Wars, even though it is science fiction.
Yeah. But it doesn't, I don't know, it like overall doesn't take away, like them explaining the bending doesn't really take away from the story or anything, I guess, but it's just, I don't know,
It makes the world building not seem like it does something to the world building.
yeah. But I don't know, so I think maybe I've seen part of season 2 of Korra, but I definitely didn't see any of the finale. I only saw the first finale, and I don't know, it just felt... Oh, maybe I did see the second finale then. I can't remember. It's been so long, but... I don't know, I liked it, for the most part. I think it touched on things that the original show didn't touch on, and I don't think the first show really should have, because it wasn't the main focus of the story, but like... There's no way that you would just have 4 nations completely divided like that, in terms of, like, living. Like, there would definitely be some... I guess because they were at war, maybe it was different, but you would definitely have it would be an intermixed, like, culture. You would have benders living in different places, not just in their own domain, I guess.
Yeah, that's reasonable, but I also feel like it's one of those things I would always just kind of like that's the thing I just sort of let slide because it's not that unrealistic.
Yeah, like it never really bothered me, but the older I get, I'm like, yeah, it's I don't know. And then also like benders versus non-benders, like there would definitely be a division there. I mean, anything that separates you from someone else, there's gonna be some sort of a divide. So I don't know. What is this? Is he in the rock? Oh, he's probably just on the other side of it. Bruh.
So
So I don't
yeah,
know. It was cool. It was cool, I guess, to see that. I mean, there's like protests, like, oh, we're being oppressed by the benders. I don't know. I mean, it was just, I just thought it was, I thought it was an interesting thing to bring up, but I don't know. I must be alone in this. I don't really like, I don't really like the 20s. I don't like steampunk. I think it's all kind of, I don't know. I don't really like the idea of that.
no, I'm definitely with you because like you can sort of like make an argument that things would be advanced because like the Fire Nation had like they had like the advanced ships and they had that technology because of the war, but like it was more like industrial. But it really doesn't make sense how things would go from like this early industrial to like I guess it's not that weird, but it's just like it doesn't fit with the world building. It doesn't fit with the like it just doesn't
Well,
fit
it's
at
it's
all,
a
you know?
super
Like
Western. Like it's basically the U.S. in the 20s is what they did, which is fine.
yeah,
But
like
I mean, I just personally don't like steampunk. So it's more of a personal thing for me. I have no problem with the
yeah, honestly
technology,
I agree.
but I'm not a fan of. I don't mind them going to a more like modern setting because I mean there was a big time skip, and I mean it makes sense for the 20s to be like, you know, I think even if it didn't happen exactly the way it happened, there would still be some sort of a steampunk 20s-esque no matter what timeline you're in. But I just, personal thing, I just don't like, I don't know, it just felt too, a lot of it felt cliche too. Like you've got like the mob, and it's like, yeah, I guess that's kind of inevitable, but it's like
Oh
crime and the
yeah.
mob, and it's like, oh, I don't know. And then some of it felt too fan servicey, but
Fan servicey?
yeah, like I don't know. It
Like
like
forced romance or something?
no, like forced like fan serve like callbacks to the original show. Like, oh, we just got to throw in
Oh.
a reference to one of the OG characters.
Oh
It's
yes.
like I
Yeah.
remember when one of the first episodes, or maybe the first episode, she goes to what is it called, Republic City, and then she meets the police chief, which is she's the daughter of Toph. It's like okay, she could have been anyone, but you had to make her Toph's daughter, which makes sense story wise because Toph, Toph, I guess, in the story was the police chief until she retired. So it makes sense that her daughter would take her place, following in her footsteps. But
Mhm.
it's like it all of that just feels forced, like just for the fans, just to throw something in there. You see that more with like the Star Wars trilogy that came out in the 2010s.
Yeah.
Just a forced callback every 5 seconds. Like, oh, remember when this happened 40 years ago?
And they did it way better.
Yeah, this insignificant little detail.
That's kind of like how The Hobbit is, because they made the Lord of the Rings films first, and so because The Hobbit is a prequel, they were like shoving all this stuff in to like make it like almost sort of like I don't know, like foreshadow what's gonna come, but they do it so poorly, and they do it in ways that don't even make sense. It's like,
One day I will definitely watch those.
well, it's like
Maybe I watched one with you.
I think you mentioned, you said someone lent one to you, and it was like the third one, which is like the worst one.
I might actually have a. I think I have a disc of it, or is it that? I don't know. It was in. It was in. I don't know. Yeah, I have a disc of it somewhere. If it's what I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
remember
of.
that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant.
It was Robbie's, and it's been like 7 years. Should probably get that back to him sometime. That'll be a thing of the
Yeah, like
past.
in the book, like in the Lord of the Rings, there's Legolas, but he's not in the Hobbit, like the book, and so, but because he was in the in Lord of the Rings, they basically just forced him in there, even though he wasn't in the book. It's that kind of thing.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, he definitely would have been alive at the time because, like, the elves are immortal or whatever, or like they live a really long time. But it just felt forced. And
Yeah.
it was forced.
Is it the same actor?
Yeah, which is fine, but like,
That's crazy. Aren't
they
they?
just wanted
Weren't they like
Orlando Bloom
older?
there.
Like 10 years older? I guess it's
He
not
looked
that long.
basically. Yeah, he didn't look like he definitely looks older, but he doesn't look like. But like the way they did it was fine. But I don't know. That's not. I guess that's not really a big deal. I just know the only reason they did it was because they can say they have Orlando Bloom in this movie.
Yeah, that's fair. That is probably why. Where was your base, by the way?
Um, I think negative 4,000.
4,000 by
Negative.
1,600.
Yeah.
Dang, we went a ways away.
Yeah, this biome is
Oh shoot, I'm
really
going the
big.
wrong way. Did you
Yeah, we
see
should
that?
definitely watch Lord of the Rings sometime.
I'm down. Did you see that Sony's not gonna make discs anymore after 2028?
That's fair, I guess.
People are up in arms
I
about
can't
it.
really blame them.
Yeah, I can't either.
I mean, like I get it, but like that's nothing to be upset about. Like it's just that was inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, like, I'm not shocked by it. I don't know if they're actually shocked by it, if they're more, like, worried that, like... I don't know, I don't really care, but it's like... They're worried that if Sony decides to pull the plug on the PlayStation Store, then all of a sudden you don't have any access to any of your games. They're shutting down the PS3 store and the PS Vita store. And it's like... Dude,
Oh,
no one's playing on a PS3. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. I'm sure some people are, but...
oh, I understand.
Like,
Okay, I
going
thought you were
forward,
thinking.
everything will be backwards compatible.
Yeah.
So they don't have to worry. Ideally, anyway.
When you said Sony, for some reason I was thinking movies, even though I know Sony makes PlayStation.
Oh, yeah. No,
I was like,
PlayStation.
okay, now I can understand that better. I was like, are people really mad about there not being physical movie discs? Like, no one uses that anymore. Okay, yeah.
It's more about game ownership, which is understandable.
Yeah, that's honestly, I sort of feel like I side with them, but I do understand. Yeah, actually, I kind of changed my mind.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
would
think I side with
like,
them.
I don't really have a say, or not a say, I don't really have an opinion either way. Like, I haven't bought a physical game in a long time, but I wouldn't mind it still being a feature. I'm not over here like Team Digital, but it's like, I mean, they started selling digital only PS5s when they came out with it.
Mhm.
Now they sell PS5 without a disc drive. It's like it was clearly moving this direction.
Right.
Most sales in the last 10 years have been probably digital. I mean, I can't say that for a fact for every franchise, but I mean...
Well, it's probably true.
It is. The problem is, like, with Xbox closed down their 360 store, like, last year, maybe 2 years ago. But Xbox, they have backwards compatibility with most of their titles that they've been working on for close to, probably over 10 years now. They reach the point where they feel comfortable they can shut down the 360 store, but you can still buy 360 games on the new Xbox store. But Sony doesn't have that because the geniuses who made the PS3 made it super complicated, and those games can't run on a PS4 or a PS5 because the power cell or whatever it's called in the PS3 is so powerful that it's not, you can't run a PS3 game natively on a PS5. So all those developers would have to physically port a game to the PS5, and most of them either don't want to take the financial risk or they just don't want to in general. I don't know.
I got poisoned. That's interesting.
So
It's kind of like, I was gonna say like they could just like make remastered games for like, but that's only I guess like a handful of actual games. Like probably a lot of like classics that you'll never get to like play unless you have PS3.
I mean, a lot of
I
them
guess
have
you
been
could say
remastered, but like there are some studios like those studios don't exist anymore. And like the old files or whatever it is that like they just don't exist anymore. I'm sure they have archived stuff, but like Call of Duty is a good example. They actually just ported Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 to PS5, which is hilarious to do. Just so random, but like those games are a good example cuz those are the only two. Before then there was zero. Those are the only two games from that era that have been ported to the newer consoles. If you don't have once they shut down the PS3 servers, you won't be able to play those games anymore. You'd have to get an Xbox or get it on PC. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but hopefully they figure it out.
Huh.
Well, most of the popular games have been remastered. Well, I don't know about most, but a lot of them. They just re-released. God, for like maybe the second or third time, they just re-released Black Flag.
I heard about that. Yes.
Black Flag resynced.
Black Flag was so good though.
They remastered it, and now they have Black Flag resynced. I don't really know what the difference is, but
Honestly, I didn't even know they remastered. I don't know what resync even means.
it's just like I don't think it's a retelling. It's just like better graphics, stuff like that. But yeah, that came out a couple days ago, actually. I never played Black Flag.
I'll look this up. I'm curious. Assassin's Creed.
The problem is that
Probably wouldn't.
Go ahead. Yep.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
I was just gonna say the problem with PlayStation getting rid of physical discs is unlike Xbox with their backwards compatibility, or Steam, maybe not Steam, but PC, where you can buy a game on multiple different platforms, whether it be Steam or whatever whatever launcher it is that the company provides. If PlayStation pulls the plug, all of your ownership is just gone, which they probably won't pull the plug, but it's just the fact that they could.
Yeah, it's it's probably my main reason why I don't like that idea. It's like you don't own anything anymore.
No,
Like
I
when
mean
I'm
you never
older,
really did, but there was no way for them to get around it. Like they had to sell you something physical because the internet wasn't as advanced as it was 10 years ago. Before then. So it's like, yeah, you
right?
could fit the whole game on a DVD or a Blu-ray disc, depending on what console you played on. And you had to, because not everyone, average internet speed, even 10 years ago, was probably like under 30 megabytes a second. It would take you hours to download an update. Now, every week, there's like a new update for your favorite live service game that's like between 20 and 60 gigabytes. Those unheard of numbers before. And it's like, yeah, you pay for the license to play the game, and now that license is going to be digital, like only after 2028.
I think the thing I don't like most is the kind of thing where it's like pay a monthly subscription instead of just buy it and then you have it forever. I think that's more a way of like streaming services, but
Like Game Pass.
yeah, kind of like that, I guess. But I feel like, like I don't know how it applies to video games because like they've been doing like PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live or whatever it is now, Game Pass for a long time. So
Yeah, well, Game Pass is just you pay a monthly subscription and you have access to games. It's game based. I don't like that idea. I've never really done. It's good if you like to play a lot of games, but you don't own any of them, and they could pull the plug on any of those games for that month. So it's like I always just buy my games.
okay, yeah. Like it's something like the streaming services is like if I want to see a movie, like, but I don't have the streaming service, and it's like I don't want to pay this to just watch that one movie because it's very annoying. Like I want a way to watch it that doesn't have to be DVD because like there's that's going to become increasingly uncommon. It already is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pretty sure everyone agrees with that, but kind of the way it is.
Yeah, and there's so many streaming services now.
Yeah, it's like a new one every week.
I remember when it was just Netflix, and then Hulu came along. Now it's definitely better now than it was before because you didn't have Netflix had a lot, but it's always. I mean, it's not better price wise, but now I mean, the thing is, Netflix was so limited with what they had. Like chances of it having something that you would want to stream was somewhat low in comparison to now, where chances are you own probably at least 3 streaming platforms. But they're only going to get more expensive. You own them all, you're paying more than you did for cable 20 years ago.
Oh, definitely, probably.
So.
All I really care
yeah.
about is Netflix and HBO.
Yeah, those are two good ones. Paramount's got good stuff. I kind of miss Disney. Disney has a lot, but it just got so expensive. I couldn't justify paying. When I first got it, I think it was $60 a year. That price has gone up to almost 160 at this point a year, which isn't really that much if you make money. But if you have that kind of disposable income, that's really not that much. But it started off as $60 a year, $5 a month when they first launched the product back in 2019, which was pretty reasonable. But obviously, they're gonna increase the prices.
So, like, is there a good reason for that, or are they just like, we know it's gonna like be competitive, and like other companies are gonna do it, and we want money? Is that why?
Good reason for what?
Like, to raise the price.
Well, I mean, it is to be competitive, but the reason that the price was so low, this is a very common business tactic. You'll see this everywhere if you just look for it. But when a new product is introduced, especially a product like Disney Plus, like it seemed too good to be true that it was only $5 a month. Now they didn't have as much as they do now, even 3 years ago. But the reason it was so cheap is so that everybody would buy it because it's so cheap. It's Disney Plus. We're all gonna buy it. Then after a couple of years, they look at their numbers. They're like, we have all these subscriptions. We're gonna raise the price. If 20% of our customers cancel, but we keep 80%, but we increase the price, we're actually just gonna make a profit. So that's why companies increase the price because there is always gonna be that certain amount of people that will pay for it. It won't make the difference. Plus, you'll have people leaving. You'll have people coming back all the time. People resubscribe all the time. There's no commitment when you sign up, but they'll always treat you well. If you cancel and you decide to come back, it's no big deal. But that's the main reason. They want to. That's why they offer all these free trials for all these streaming services. It's not because they hope you'll forget about it. Well, maybe some of them do. But the whole reason is because they want you to enjoy yourself so much that you'll be like, all right, yeah, I'll spend the money. It's worth my time. So I don't know what Disney Plus costs now, but do these companies need to raise the price? No, but it's just the way that capitalism works. Like if they're not competitive with each other, one of them will die out. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's at least one streaming service that like didn't work, but I
I like
can't.
Hulu. Didn't Hulu just get bought?
Yeah, Hulu just got they just got bought by Disney. So within the next couple of years, everything from Hulu will be moved to Disney, and Hulu won't be a thing anymore. That's just what happens. And at some point, it'll probably come down to. It's probably already like that. There's a bunch of streaming services, but the main ones are Netflix, Hulu, which is now Disney. So really, Netflix, Disney, HBO, Paramount, Peacock. Those are like the six main ones I can think of. And there's others too. You've got like Prime Video, which I'm sure is popular, but I don't like Prime Video because I look something up. It's like, oh, it's on Prime, but then you have to go buy it.
That's what I hate about it. It's like if I know something's on Prime, I pretty much just forget about the whole idea.
Yeah, I just assume that it's kind of like seeing that it's available on iTunes to buy, and it's like, well, whatever. I'm not gonna bother with that.
Yeah,
So
like if I really want to watch it, spending $5 to rent it for a few days is not a big deal to me. But
yeah, I've
I'm
always
not
just
making
bought my
money.
movies. I have a decent selection on iTunes.
Yeah, I'm not against just like buying them. Like if it's a movie I really care about.
It's just
Wow.
it kind of adds up. Some of these movies are upwards of $20.
I mean, like that's understandable, but like you probably pay that much for like a disc. Oh, maybe zombie attacking you.
Yeah, you might. It just
Lame.
kind of depends. I mean, you could realistically you could go to Walmart in that $5 bin and spend $20 on four movies. Man,
Probably.
those things are everywhere.
What is?
The Phantoms.
Yeah, we just slept. Like what? I wonder if because like not everyone is sleeping and there's like a glitch.
Could be bugged.
Yeah.
I wish there
Maybe.
was an option to turn those things off. I can't imagine playing on like a phone or a controller and trying to shoot those things out of the air. That'd be impossible.
Yeah. Worst mob ever.
It's such like an unnecessary addition to the game. Like they wanted to make it harder. Really, what they should have done is like after the third night of you not sleeping, like maybe mobs become more deadly or something like that. Like they didn't have to introduce this
It's
mob. I think there's even an
annoyance.
option to turn it off when you make the world, but I don't know that to be a fact.
I think you're right. Hang on. Well, I don't think I can check on here, but I think you are right. People are like, oh, but how are you gonna repair your Elytra? Like, any other way? Like, I don't know, mending.
I guess that's true. That is kind of
Like, mending is so common, you could just get a mending book.
yeah. Mending's kind of game breaking.
Yeah, honestly, like, I love it, but I also, it's like what I said earlier about how, like, so common, and you can just get it from a villager so easily, like, there's not even a challenge. So
Yeah,
it's, like, so OP.
I feel like it shouldn't be able to get got from a villager. I feel like it should be something you have to find in like an ancient city, or even after defeating the dragon. Like maybe it's a 1 in 100 chance of finding it in like a ship or something.
Yeah, I agree. Like, the kind of thing you'd only maybe have on, like, a couple pieces of armor, even if you're skilled. Not, like, every item you own.
Yeah, it is super. It is super busted, but it is super useful too, especially in a world like this where we've been playing for a long time. Ugh. Since 2012, 14 years.
Gosh, that's so old. I remember watching you play on this world. I remember it very well. Like, just sitting downstairs.
Yeah, spent a lot of time on this world, but I haven't really built that much for all the time I've spent on it. I mean, the most I built is in the last year.
I just always remember that town.
It's a classic Minecraft town right there.
Yeah, it really is. Don't make them like they used to.
I still go back to that design whenever I'm making something, and I'm like, there's other ways for me to, like that new house I made is like super basic. It's just kind of an upgraded version of those houses in the town. Like, the roof is probably the thing that gets the most love from everyone, but the roof is the easiest part.
Are you talking about the one you just built or the mansion?
Both, but the one I just built, I showed it to Mason, and he was like, "Dang, like you just have a talent for making roofs. Like they really kind of build themselves. All you have to do is
Yeah.
get the outside, like the outline of it on the outside, and then you just fill it in. You just go around and fill it in, and then you
Yeah, it
shape
does
it the way you
kind of
want it to be. But
right. It does kind of just connect itself in the end.
like I don't know. I probably before I made a roof like that, I probably look at that and be like, whoever built that probably like pre-planned it, but it's like, nah, not really. I mean, I just kind of make it up as I go.
Yeah, let's go back there right now.
Yeah, we
Like,
can.
because I'll take a look at it and then I'll probably get off.
Let me see if I can remember my coordinates here.
It's like 8,000, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember the Z, but I think I maybe wrote it down. Negative 827, negative 8227 by negative 227. So it's
8227.
this way? No. Yes. No. Okay, negative 8, so I gotta go this way, and then... There we go.
You know the streaming service Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
I got every May they do like for people who don't have subscriptions, they'll do like a deal where it's like $6 for 3 months. I did that. That's probably the best deal I've ever gotten in my life.
That's pretty good. I know it's like mainly anime. I'm not sure what
Yeah,
else is on there.
It's pretty much all anime.
Yeah,
Pretty much
Dalton had
every
that.
show is on there too.
Really?
Yeah, like there's a few there's a handful of, and probably more than a handful of like Netflix only. But since we also have Netflix, like I can pretty much watch anything. Really ought to watch more and utilize it, but there's almost like too much. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, there is a lot. That's why it costs so much now. They have so much on there.
Yeah, but that deal was like,
Oh, on Crunchyroll? Yeah.
yeah, $6 for 3 months.
Pretty good deal. I'd take that deal.
Yeah, like it was like, I was like, I don't really feel like spending the money since I'm not making money, and then I realized there's this deal because otherwise it's like $10 a month. I was like, that's
That's
like I
$2
have
a
that in
month
my
right there.
wallet. Yeah. So that's cool.
Ooh, sulfur. This is funny, actually. I saw this in real life in Iceland.
Sulfur Pond. I think that's what they're called in the game.
And, like, they really do have these colors, too. That's the coolest part. I went to the original geyser, like, where the geyser got its name from.
Is it an Icelandic word?
Yeah.
Huh.
Another one. Pigs.
What are the coordinates again?
Negative 8,227 by negative 227. That's what I have down here.
Oh, okay.
I
I thought
think
it was
I'm
like
almost there.
2,000. negative 2,000 on the Z.
Oh, nah.
I'll have to go just 1,000 blocks this direction. Isn't Iceland like that? Because it's like right on the Mid-Atlantic Ridge
Yes.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. Goes right between it. And you can actually walk. There's a few places you can do it, but you can walk between the North Atlantic and Eurasia tectonic plate.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Many different times.
I just remember like the history of it. Like Vikings discovered it, and they were like they switched the names because they wanted people to go to Greenland, even though like it was like a false advertising sort of thing.
Yeah, I think that part of that's like a myth.
Is it? I swear it was like.
It's
real.
like, I think so, but I don't know. I think there's more to it than that. Oh, I forgot to fill this in.
Yeah, it's probably more complicated.
Leif Erikson, yeah.
It's got to be at least a little bit true. Yeah, I think it was like his father, grandfather. Hey, Leif Erikson's actually a character in Vinland Saga.
And what?
It's like in Vinland Saga, that anime.
Oh, that's funny.
It's because it's like Vinland was the place he discovered or whatever. The author sort of uses it as like a literary device to present like this ideal place that to escape like the war and the suffering, like almost like a paradise.
Mm. Right.
It's very interesting the way he took like real history and sort of just as like inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I love nitpicking that stuff though, because like there's like the scene when like there's a guy using a crossbow, but the crossbow wasn't invented for like 500 years or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe more like 300, but still.
And
Not
what
a
is
big
this
deal, I just
again?
think Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga. This is the thing you were telling me about?
Mm-hmm.
Guess they took some creative freedom with that.
He probably just didn't know, to be honest. They did the same thing with Assassin's Creed, with the first one. In the trailer, Altair's got a crossbow, and then they didn't realize that it wasn't invented for like another 200 years.
Mm.
Kind of
Yeah, that's okay. The game's good, and give it a pass.
Well, they took it out of the final cut, but still in the trailer.
Oh,
I just think it's funny.
that is funny.
I see what you mean about this roof coming through, like the way.
Oh yeah, let me get up there. I hear the phantoms actually. Hold on.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Like, I genuinely hope they actually remove that, because I think, like, do something about it, at least.
To me, it's the least Minecraft thing in the game.
Seriously, it's like...
Or at least top 3.
I've heard a whole argument about how, like, beds shouldn't even be in the game.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a pretty convincing argument, though.
Sam and I were talking about that a couple weeks ago. He was like, bed should be an endgame item.
Ah, you probably saw the video I'm thinking of.
Yeah, he probably did. Yeah, I mean, this
Alright.
roof just kind of came together. I don't know. It's like where it's raised here,
Game.
I did it just, you know, it's like symmetrical on both sides. And it's like where it comes down here, it's like this has to be flat just for it to make sense. But it's like, yeah, you just have the edge and then you just kind of put your stairs down and then you just follow it and then it just connects wherever you, I don't know, do the outside first and you just fill it in. Then I put the wood on top give it some flair.
Right. That's how I feel whenever I build Japanese stuff. Like, people think it's like really complicated, but it's sort of the same thing. Same idea.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult when you first do it, but once you get the hang of it, it's like it's just a pattern. It's probably how people who build those huge castles feel. I look at those, I'm like, there's no way. Like, I'm looking at all the detail.
I guess one thing I've come to understand about things that it feels like a really obvious thing, but it seems like people don't ever say this, like in plain terms, because I don't know why. But it's like everything that's complicated is just a mixture of very simple things.
Yeah.
You know, if you divide it down further. And that's sort of what I'm experiencing with coding right now. It's like, it's actually not that complicated if you understand each of the basic things in its own way.
Yeah, that's mainly, that really kind of goes for everything. It's only hard because you don't know it. Once you know it, it's easy.
Right. And I feel like people don't say stuff like that enough. It's like, guys, actually, this isn't as bad as I thought it was.
Right.
Even math, I give a pass. What the heck? Just shot. Oh, this is killed. I give math a pass because once I actually take the time to understand it, it feels very easy.
Yeah. It just takes, that's the thing that takes a long time, is math. There is no shortcut in math. Really in anything,
Right.
but especially math.
Math for me is like, each concept is like a stronghold I have to take down. You know, like I'm besieging this. And then once I get it, then it's like on to the next thing.
Yeah.
One at a time. There
Yep.
is no.
I definitely understand that.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be easy.
Yeah. That'll be the final stretch of my degree is calculus.
Ugh. I only have to go as far as pre-calc, and then there's like a special math class for my major, but it'll probably be easy.
Yeah, there's like a I'm not sure if I'll do calc on campus or off campus at a community college, but um there's like a special calc for like science students. It doesn't like involve all of the things that like normal calc has, but it's still, for some reason, I still have to take it for my major, even though I'll probably never come close to using anything close to that level of complexity.
Sounds about right.
I'd probably get away with statistics, but I already took statistics. And it is required, but they want more, so.
I'm surprised I don't have to do more math, honestly. But
Yeah, you would think. Actually, your degree is just computer science?
yep.
You should ask Alec about all the math he had to take. He had to take a bunch of math.
Real? Like how much? Like
He had to do,
for us?
I don't even know. He had to do, there was a class where like the math stopped making sense. I forget what it's called, but it was something like crazy, like just some unbelievable math class that, and then like the most math you'll ever use in coding is like algebra, like algebra 1 level for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you should ask him about it. I can't remember what he said, but he said he spent a lot of time in the library doing math.
I think honestly, like, here's what guy at my church said, because both he and his dad have the same sort of job in programming. And what he told me is that like back in the day, it was only mathematicians that became programmers. But like today, it's like it's not really the math that you really need to understand, but it's the logical thinking.
Yeah.
So you can do it if you're not good at math. You just have to understand logic.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because his dad was like a janitor at some place, and then they had him take a logic test for some reason, and then they hired him on as a programmer. something like that.
That's
I don't
pretty
know.
cool. Yeah, places will do that, definitely.
Yeah,
It's not incredibly common. Was this how long ago was this?
like 40 years ago.
For yeah, that's back when coding was in its maybe not infancy, but very much younger. Coding really took flight like 12, 13 years ago. It's just with I forget what they call it. What was it? Web 2, Web 3, the era of the internet where new applications were being made and everything was being moved to mobile and new websites were being created. It's still a great field, but it was like popping 10 years ago. You'll probably make good money right out of
Sweet.
college.
Yeah, like if I don't get the job I want, I'll definitely get a job and then be able to get the one I want eventually.
Do you have a job that you want? A specific job?
I just know I want to do something with programming. It's like it's okay if it involves a little bit of other IT, just because it might not be like exactly what I want. But um, as long as I'm doing coding, that's and it makes good money, you know.
There's
And
definitely no
I just don't
shortage of
like
that out there.
yeah, like I know the job I want to do. I just don't know the specific field of programming because there's like full stack. There's um, see, I don't even really know. I don't even know. Just like back end stuff where you can do the whole thing, which is full stack. And to be honest, I don't really know much about it, so I could be wrong on what that even means.
Not yet, but you will. Just ask Alec if you got any questions.
Yeah, I definitely will. I actually talked about him before. Talked to a few different people, including him. And I've got the same professor, same program basically that he went through, just a little updated.
Yeah. Who's your professor?
Soma.
Toma.
I don't know if you had any of your classes.
It's had who did I have? I don't know. He was Chinese. Couldn't really understand him.
Okay. Yeah, this woman's Japanese.
What's his name?
Same thing. Sh- Taika. It's a woman. I think I've got her
A woman.
card.
Yeah, mine was a guy. Maybe he was from Japan. I thought it was China. I can't remember. Maybe it was definitely China. I still have the first coding thing I did at IC. It's down on my bulletin board.
What is it?
Can't even remember. Might have been hexadecimal.
What's that?
I think it's like I think it had something to do with color. Let me hold on, so I don't feel like I'm going crazy. Hexadecimal. What we were doing had something to do with color, I think. According to Google, hexadecimal is the base 16 number system used in computing to represent binary data compactly. Numbers 0 to 9, letters A through F, where A equals 10, B equals 11. Decimal is the standard base 10 system. Yeah, whatever that means. Something to do
I
with
kind of.
that. It's kind of like where like everyone's first assignment is like making Hello World pop up on their screen.
Oh, right. You're saying it was just like a basic beginner coding lesson?
Yeah, this is probably like first week, second week, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I could show you what I was working on earlier if you want. I just have to live stream it real quick.
I'll be down there tomorrow.
It'll just take like 5 seconds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me just try and get in your house so I don't die. Turning light. Okay. I'm actually gonna just exit the world because I will get off in a second. Let's see. Okay, I'm streaming.
How can I full screen that? Oh, I see it.
I was just like, this was just like the half hour before you got on. I was just like looking something up on like ChatGPT for like an idea. And a little bit to get me started. And so this is like what it is. It's like it'll print like welcome traveler, and then you'll put this function so that the person can input like yes or no and make a yes or no decision, and it'll give you different outcomes based on what you do. And like this basically just repeats the same kind of thing. I want to try more functions later on, continue this, but it's basically just the same like yes no function.
What is this in? Is this... What application is this?
Oh, Visual Studio Code.
Visual Studio Code. Okay.
I think it's a pretty standard like app for that sort of thing.
Yeah, it looks familiar. That's cool.
Yeah, so like this says if yes, then it'll print this, if no, then print this, and then if it's something that just like something completely like if you don't specify yes, no, it's not just like YN, then it'll say please enter a valid response.
Okay.
So it says the dungeons ahead, do you wish to enter? Yes. An undead approaches to you to fight it. Yes. You slayed it. You see a bolted door ahead. How do you wish to open it? And I just put like lockpick. And then it's like you successfully picked the lock. You enter into the room, and I didn't really get further than that, but
That's pretty clever.
yeah, it's cool. I didn't even know like this input command or this input function. I didn't know how to work it until just today, so
You can almost write like a
something
interactive book.
yes, it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. So I want to like make it more complicated, but that's just like a very basic.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely keep doing that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. This was from a lesson. It was just like create an RPG character. I'll just print it just so you can see. So it'll like give you options of like stats like strength, intelligence, charisma.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, some of this I'm just barely grasping. This was all from the lesson, so I don't really understand it fully.
Yet. But one day.
Yeah.
So this is all Python.
Python for now. I would like to learn several others. I mean, ideally I'd want to just for the sake of the field.
I think I see they use Java. They did.
Yeah, I know they started us out on Python. Maybe it was probably different when
I just remember getting a book that was like, it was a huge book. It was like JavaScript. It looked like it was from 2006. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
they touch on
think
all
you
of them.
do
C++,
JavaScript.
all of them.
Yeah, I think they mainly focus on Python and JavaScript, and I think they do some other ones like HTML, which are like different, like for specific things. Like HTML, I think is like I don't know. You probably know what that is more than I do.
I mean, it's been like 10 years almost since I took my HTML was something we touched on in high school coding.
Okay.
Like just the very basics of it. I don't really remember too much about what HTML really means or what it does, but if I saw it, I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Right. I have like a vague idea of what it means, but I couldn't explain it.
Yeah.
I should probably go to sleep now.
Roger? Yeah, I'll be down there at some point tomorrow.
Okay. I'm kind of busy, but I don't. I don't really know what I got going on yet. I got something in the morning. I might be free in the afternoon, so
That's cool.
I might watch the game. I might not.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Have a good night.
You do.